So you clicked on this video because you want to get jacked at home. Well, who doesn't? Let's be honest. The problem is, not many people really know how to do so. But, as I've been able to do so myself, stay tuned as in today's video I'm going to give you 5 very important tips to build an amazing body at home. Right now, before I get into the video, I just want to say if this is your first time here on this channel, you're new to calisthenics and bodyweight training, I want to build lean muscle mass and shred off excess fat in the comfort of your own home. Remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications because the content on this channel are specifically for people like you, my friend. And just a quick reminder, these tips I give you will mainly enhance your mindset, as I've made a video already based on how you can build more muscle at home in terms of physical methods and approaches. So if that tickles your fancy, make sure to check out the card here as I'll link you to that video. So the first tip to build an amazing body at home with no fancy equipment is to ignore the status quo. Now what I mean by this is that a lot of people are going to tell you that you can't do this. As in the modern era, we are told that the gym's the only way. We have to go to the gym to get in shape. And of course you can, but there is more than one way to skin a cat, my friend. When I quit the gym late last year, people made jokes and jokes and jokes. In fact, they said I'd be coming back a few months later looking the exact same as I did when I first entered the gym. I was pretty skinny, by the way. And the reason why this is important is because if you let others' opinions on what you want to do and want to achieve get to you mentally, you're going to start asking yourself whether what you're doing is really worth it. This is going to tarnish your mindset, my friend, because the body only goes as far as the mind tells it to do so. So a weak mindset means weak gains. Strong mindset means strong gains. Mind your own business and stick to your own game plan, and you're already one step ahead to build an amazing body at home. Number 2, create a purpose. Now, I know we hear this time and time again in business, school, in terms of goal setting, but it's crucial because at the end of the day, if there's no goal, there's no sense of direction. If there's no sense of direction, there's absolutely no motivation to get up and get after it. So what you want to do is set a goal that excites you. A big outcome goal. That's something you really want to achieve that's going to create huge self-satisfaction if you achieve it. So for me, if you watch my videos, you'll know I am a big fan and advocate of bodyweight strength. So for me, I want to achieve 1-arm push-ups, 1-arm pull-ups, one leg squats, all that good stuff that requires huge feats of bodyweight strength and a lot of discipline to get there too. And now as you've got the outcome goal set out, you want to then build process goals. The steps that will create the path to get you there and will ensure that you're applying the right progressions and you're on the right path to achieving the desired goal. This is such an easy way to make more progress within bodyweight training and working at home, but not many people even talk about it. Which is why I actually explain it in further detail in my 5 secrets to build more muscle with calisthenics. So if that interests you, check out the card here to that video of mine. Now link to number 2 where I talk about motivation. For number 3, you want to find ways that will build your disciplinary. Because motivation is what gets you started, but discipline is what keeps you going. Because the reality is, motivation is only going to take you so far. Because motivation refers to doing something based on how you feel. Discipline refers to doing something regardless of how you feel. If you want to build an amazing body at home, you've got to work out on days that you seriously do not feel like actually working out. But these are the days that ultimately define you, my friend. And so in order to build discipline, you have to find ways to actually build your self-disciplinary, such as referring to your why. Why did you start working out? Why do you want to get in shape? Why do you want to achieve this goal? Why do you want to burn X amount of pounds? Referring to your why is what's going to keep that desire burning to keep that fuel going. And another thing you actually may want to do to ensure that you don't slack is to kind of put yourself in situations that require higher levels of discipline. So for example, Saturdays are usually days where I may go out to eat, spend time with a family, and so during these times, I'm not going to be eating so clean. However, what I do to ensure that I don't just binge and eat for the sake of it and then feel sick, bloated and horrible is that I work out first thing the next morning. And what does this do? It keeps me disciplined to not go overboard. Because if I go overboard that night, the workout the next morning is gonna absolutely suck. Long-term results comes from long-term consistency. So build that self-discipline, my friend. Now the 4th method to build an amazing body at home is to keep your progress as simple and easy to follow. Now yes, variety does have its place, but if you use it incorrectly, it will absolutely tarnish your progress, both with training and nutrition. And you don't want to get so caught up in variety, because this is where people overcomplicate everything. Simplicity is the key to brilliance. What gets measured gets managed. If you want to manage your progress, in order to make more progress, it has to be very easy to track, to follow, to manipulate and readjust. If you've got so many unnecessary factors going on, this is very hard to do so. This applies both for training and nutrition. There are hundreds of ways to build muscle. There are thousands of diets to burn fat. But the fact of the matter is that for you personally, only one method actually matters. And so what you want to do is that you want to find a training protocol that works and a nutrition plan that works. And once you start getting consistent results, stick to it. Because if it ain't broke, why bother fixing it? You may be thinking, Jake, what method should I follow with my training, nutrition, etc.? These are very common questions and queries asked from beginners especially, which is exactly why I've made a whole playlist of how to start calisthenics for those who are new to the style of training. So if this sounds like you, take the guesswork out, my friend. I've done it all for you in this playlist. Go check out that card. Number 5, now the last way to build an amazing body at home is to respect and trust the process rather than trying to rush it. Now in the fitness industry, or with people in general when it comes to fitness, everyone wants results now. They want this now. They want to burn this amount of fat now. They want to build 10 pounds of muscle now. But you know the cold harsh truth, my friend? What you want to achieve is going to take a while. And in addition, you always got to think, if it was easy, wouldn't everyone be doing it? If fitness and working out, bodyweight training, if it was a piece of cake, don't you think everyone would be jacked? Exactly. And I mean, not to offend anyone, but that is the exact reason why the majority of this global population are overweight. From my experience, every time I try and rush the process, especially with my training, the more I replace quality for quantity. And so even though I think subjectively I'm making more progress, reality says the complete opposite. But the funny thing is, reality speaks the truth. And trying to rush the process in the long run is going to absolutely just waste your time, seriously. Physically, you're going to increase the risk of injury, and mentally, it's going to be tough to take to actually accept that you've wasted so much time lying yourself because you can't accept that you're not making as much progress as you actually like. This is actually something similar I said in one of my Instagram posts the other day, and I actually got a lot of positive feedback due to my wise words of wisdom. And by the way, if you aren't following me on Instagram, make sure to do so, as I upload valuable content every single day. You'd be missing out if you're not. But my point is that small and steady steps done consistently and gradually will add up to much larger leaps in the long run. I know this isn't what you want to hear, but trust me, some of the most valuable lessons in life are also the most unpleasant to hear. Accepting that progress within bodyweight training and calisthenics takes a while, and is not something that's done overnight, is definitely one of them. Patience is the name of the game, my friend. And so I said, if you like this video, you enjoyed this content, and you gained some knowledge and value, like I said, make sure to like the video, and comment down below that this came at good hand to you. Because if I know that I'm helping you out, you watching this video, it helps reassure me that I'm doing my job correctly. If you're still watching this and you're not convinced that you can actually build lean muscle and burn fat at the same time with the comfort of your own home with minimal equipment, I mean, not to sound cocky, but I am proof that it is possible, as I recently uploaded my 5-month bodyweight transformation. So if you actually want to check that out yourself, go check out that video, which I'll leave in the end screen here. And in a short space of time, that video has actually got a lot of positive feedback, support, etc., which I'm greatly thankful for. If you're one of those people, you are awesome. But anyway, that's enough for me today, but don't go anywhere, as I'll be seeing you, my friend, in the near future again.